give folks an idea how you find the films that you showcase in the Asian Pop-Up Cinema series, how did you find the closing night film Ready or Not from Hong Kong? And what is the basis for programming it on closing night?
Well, because of the pandemic, second or third waves and the new variants, many new films in Asia were either stuck in the post-production or they could not get theatrical releases. So it was a bit of a struggle for us to get the films that I want and to match their theatrical releases at home. And for all the online program, I also want to balance what is available in the home video, home video on demand platform here, so that we are not fighting anybody's streaming time. I also, another thing, I have to take into consideration of the weather conditions in Chicago. So to decide what is suitable for people to enjoy at the outdoor venue. So I do know that I need a fun, entertaining, feel-good movie for the closing night, because I think America as a country is entering this much needed healing phase. So Ready or Not from Hong Kong, which was just released on April 1st, totally fits the bill.
Great.
It's corny, campy, and over dramatic. But what do you expect? It's a romantic comedy, right?
All right, so this is your second hybrid season of the pandemic year, and it was a three-pronged spectacular combining online exhibition, an Academy Awards showcase online, and the drive-in. What do you think made this season most satisfying as far as presenting in the way you did and how people reacted to it?
Well, everything is about timing.
Yes.
Normally, I wouldn't have an Academy show because they should be in February. And our season usually is in March, April.
Right.
So I call this lucky coincidence and I grab it. And we got the right content for it because for the first time, we have so many Asian talents and artists being nominated.
Yeah.
So my most rewarding experience this year, actually, with the three-part program is that for the first time in our short history, we are showing non-Asian filmmakers' films. I'm so pleased with the sincerity of these non-Asian based filmmakers travel far to shoot their films. They were shot in Cambodia, in India, in Vietnam, and in Philippines. And they're telling authentic stories from Asia. So for me, that is proof that the bridge is working. You know, based on the viewers' statistics, I thought these films fare as well as the Asian filmmakers' works. Great. So I'm happy that both of these type of films find their audiences through Asian pop-up cinema.
Awesome. Okay. What were your personal highlights of season 12 and what reaction or event was most unexpected as it played out?
So with the pandemic and people's concern, you know, the safety about going indoors, I have chosen the virtual cinema and also the outdoor venue for as an alternative to keep our audience engaged. So the one thing I'm very pleasantly surprised is the wholesomeness of the family going to the drive-in experiences.
That's nice.
Parents normally worry about getting babysitters.
Right.
Can now bring the little kids, 2-year-old, 3-year-old baby in the back seat, they're all strapped in and watching the film together. People bring their pets along, or the parents creating an event together with their teenagers. You know how hard to get the teenagers to go out with the parents doing things. So I was really, really appreciative because these folks, right, have chosen to watch something culturally different. And they have to read subtitles. They have to watch from the windshield. So it's amazing. And that's very rewarding for me.
Well, it tells you how bad the pandemic was. Even teenagers will go somewhere with their parents. That's how bad they want to get out of the house. Okay. As to further your memories for season 12, not only did you show the multi-nominated Minari, which was about a South Korean family in America, but actor Yoo Jung-young won Best Supporting Actress. With Parasite and Minari getting Oscar recognition, how do you think this promotes Asian film internationally?
It's about time. So thanks to Parasite and many other Asian filmmakers' hard work, the doors are open again. I feel like, for the first time, I feel hopeful, Oscar is supposed to honor and celebrate the excellence of filmmaking, irrespective who is making the film. What color of their skin don't matter,
Right.
as long as they are telling a compelling story with humanity and excellent creativity. So we want to see more Chloe Zhao in the next year's nomination.
I think you'll see her for a long time. Okay, here's a serious question. There was also a spotlight on brutality against Asian Americans during the pandemic year. What lessons do we need to learn when such irrational behavior takes place? And how can the Asian arts and cinema community help to create understanding regarding Asian culture and communities?
Well, this is so sad. I believe wholeheartedly that majority of Asian Americans are the most hardworking people to make things work in the States, pursuing their dreams of building a new home and a safe place for their children to grow up and be educated. Don't forget, they want to be educated in the American way, They are contributing to the society with their skill sets and come up with financial investment too.
Yeah.
I told you, look at them everywhere. They're doing so well. So it is a shame they're being discriminated and hurt because somebody says something bad about them being the cause of the virus irresponsibly. I am so mad about that.
Yeah.
As a festival, it is our obligation. It's our obligation, our responsibility to expose people through a diversity of films made from Asia so that, cross-continent, we can all learn to respect differences and understanding the similarities. So this reason alone, I think, motivates myself and my entire board to keep the festival going despite all the odds. And I just hope that we protect and keep this platform work for everybody.
That's awesome.
And the more we do this, I hope everybody can help to understand, and we are all living in the same world, breathing the same air. What are we doing to each other, hurting each other for no reasons?
Yeah. Finally, although it's impossible to predict, do you anticipate going back to the theaters in the fall for season 13? And even if you do, would you maintain a hybrid approach going forward?
I can say that we need to go back to the cinemas to support our exhibitors and give the films their most deserving quality of exhibition. They are really made for the big screens, and we should watch it there. However, because of the pandemic, as a festival who is originally only based in Chicago, we have gained a national audience now. This is something, like an unexpected bonus that we didn't have. So I will continue offering some films through our virtual cinema, providing funding is available. We do our best, as I really do not want to deprive anybody with the opportunity to see films they don't normally see on any other video on demand platform. So I want to continue filling the gaps, find the right film that can be shown virtually. And primarily, I am trying to go back to the cinema in the fall.
Very good. This is Patrick McDonald for HollywoodChicago.com. Copyright 2021.